Bold Force is in. They're at the post. And they are off and running at the P-Patch. And Baytown Parfait blast out of there quick into stride. Casio flashing speed. And Bold Force will be in about the 3-path onto the run the first turn. This trio is about a length, maybe even a length and a half in front of Master Switch, who settles long in the 4th. Hawks Creek tucked in neatly along the rail from 5th, 6 off the pace, still 4. Back to Save the King, came away racing in 6th. And Disney's Midnight Till Dawn is 7th and trailing. They're strung out in behind Baytown Parfait, who takes him through the first quarter 24-1 and is a turn up the backside. It's about 10 lengths now top to bottom, and Baytown Parfait out there up top with the ears pinned 3 parts of a length to Bold Force. Out in the clear from second. Casio saving every yard. The Gray tracking from third. Master Switch is fourth in about the 2-path as Hawks Creek continues to ride the fence from 5th. Nothing changed as Save the King and Midnight Till Dawn are the 2 back markers. Half-mile controlled tempo 48 in 3/5 seconds. Baytown Parfait is still showing the way as Bold Force is coming under a heavy ride with they have 3 furlongs to go. In behind them, Casio is locked and loaded from third as Master Switch still parked out wide from 4th. Hawks Creek is close enough to, if good enough, from 5th. He's in behind a quartet of horses as they race towards the top of the lane. And Baytown Parfait leaves the fence open and Casio and the Biscuit will take advantage. And here comes Casio to the inside of the pace setter. Meanwhile, Master Switch is loose and Hawks Creek is switched out for clear running. 1:16 to go. Baytown Parfait, a tenacious leader here. Master Switch fully bore and Hawks Creek loose and charging to the wire. And Baytown Parfait all the way up top and prevails by a nostril and a blanket photo finish. A 3-way photo in the opener in 1:37-3. And Edgar Moe to the outside. They are at the post. And they are racing. Good start for Segoy on a spree from that inside draw, broke well. These two hook up about a length and a half in front of Shortlist, who's last of the trio as they work around that opening half turn with 6.5 furlongs to go. It's on a spree from the Hartman Barn in Francisco Arietta out there setting the tempo, 3 parts of a length to Segoy from the Engler Barn there and the Axeman from second, and Shortlist for TVB is third. But about a length and a half would cover the lot as they head up the backside. And on a spree, up top, pressure from Segoy in the middle. And Shortlist in hand stacks up 3 deep. On the run down the backstretch, the quarter was 24-3. Segoy for Phil and Jeff up top now on a spree, given some rain from Arietta. Now retakes the lead 3 parts of a length. Edgar Moe still confident handling from Shortlist out in the clear from third after a Henderson half 48-1. Just outside 5/16 to go, and you can throw a blanket across the field as they work around the turn, and it's on a spree, still showing the way. The jock still is a statue, yet the Axeman is getting busy on Segoy to come and get him, and Shortlist now Edgar Moe says go as they reach the top of the home stretch, but on a spree, off the turn, opening up by 4. The whip is out on Segoy, but he's running in place, so outside the 16th pole, a dominant victory here from Anna Spree, who's just drawing away, and Arietta has been in victory pose since the quarter pole. Anna Spree is on a streak, in fact, a 4-race win streak, and he won by almost 4 in the end. Segoy was second. Shortlist checked in third, 137-2, a 3-5 people's pick at the P-Patch. Up on the edge to the outside in start 2 is in. They're at the post, and they are racing to a level beginning. Up on the edge is up on the lead, and Erlin on debut is flashing speed 2. And these two hook up as they leave the chute, and they straighten up the main course. So Erlin coming on through to engage up on the edge, and these two go on with it about 2 lengths in front of Choctaw Grace, who races deep on the course as they run up the backside. Down on the inside, Wee Bit of Mischief is next as they took the first quarter 23-1. In behind them, at the back of the pack, Naughty Miss has been guided out to the center as they start to really cluster up past the half-mile stage, where Erlin leads just narrowly, though. Up on the edge in the middle, and Choctaw Grace with a 3-wide bid from third. Couple lengths further back to Naughty Miss, who's stoked up for a rally from fourth. Barbatina, Wee Bit of Mischief are the next two as they go 3x3 outside the 5/16 pole, and from the middle, up on the edge, pokes the neck in front. Choctaw Grace upset-minded to the outside. Airland is coming under a heavy ride, and Barbatina starts to unwind as they reach the top of the stretch, and here comes Barbatina with a wide sweeping move as up on the edge has the lead. Airland is still fighting on. She's not done as they're 4 across the course by the furlong grounds, and Barbatina, the daughter of a Catholic boy, has found the front with a 16th to go, and she's opening up with authority. Tommy Humphrey strikes again with a 16-1 shot on debut. Barbatina wrapped up in the end by the Axeman, won by about 4.5. Up on the edge was second, Wee Bit of Mischief third. Then it was either Airland, Naughty Miss, and Choctaw Grace, and Southern Crush to the outside. They're at the post, and they are racing. Southern Cross from that outside stall, flashing speed. Sensical jumped well, and 6 Missions with the blinkers on, flashing the most speed on the run the first turn. So into the first turn, 6 Missions is guided off the rail into about the 3 path, shows the way by 3 parts of a length. Sensical will track from second up to the outside. Southern Cross parked wide from third. First player down on the inside of the Chestnut is fourth in the Bradley Silks, just about 2, maybe even 2.5 lengths in front of Go Cats as they work around the turn, who's alongside Kader. And at the back of the pack early, debuting Cairo's Ghost is just about a dozen lengths off the lead as they turn up the backside. Behind a quarter moderate, 24-3. They go 3 across the course, in behind the favorite. 6 Missions is there up to the outside Southern Crush, and Sensical in between those as they continue to run up the backside. Down on the inside, first player still tracking from fourth. Kader is up a couple of spots with that mid-race move. Still 2 back to Go Cats, and Cairo's Ghost is last, but they start to bunch up. Into the far turn now, 8 lengths would cover the lot, and Southern Crush and James Graham up to take the lead from 6 Missions. As Sensical guided out to the 3 path for clear running. Meanwhile, first player locked and loaded along the fence as they continue to race around the turn, 3/4, 12-2. 6 Missions back to engage Southern Crush. They hook up at the top of the lane. First player is going to try to work off the fence here to the top of the home stretch. And first player does, in fact, and goes out and brushes with Sensical by the furlong grounds. It's Southern Crush still trying to press on past 6 Missions. First player is continuing to gain ground. Cairo's Ghost from the backfield, 1/16 to go. Southern Crush up top. Here comes first player with a late lunge to the outside. A late lunge to be in a photo. Southern Crush, though, to the inside. First player lunging up to the outside. Those two in a photo, 142-4. Southern Cross to the inside, 5-1, and first player 4-1 to the outside photo finish. They are racing. Elegant Moves missed the break, and she is last. From the middle, as they head up the backside for the early lead, there goes Witch of November. Get by, flashing speed towards the inside. Then Divine Grace came away racing in third from between horses as they continue to run up the backside. It's I Got a Bolt, Isabel D'Auclair, and Elliott Moves out at the back of the pack. They pass the half-mile pole into the far turn. Get by, and the Bug Boy on debut clears off by a length to Sister Kisses, who let her go there from second. Still 5. Back to Divine Grace. Witch of November is fourth. Isabel D'Auclair is up to the outside at wide angle from fifth. Still 2 back to I Got a Bolt, and Elegant Moves at the back of the pack. Get by, and Marlon Del Cid showing the way. But here comes the daughter of Outwork, Sister Kisses, who kisses up to the outside as they reach the top of the home stretch, and Sister Kisses blows on by. Get by at the top of the home stretch as they're outside the furlong grounds. Late on the scene, Witch of November up into third, Divine Grace to fourth, 1/16 to go. The early money was on. The early money was right. Sister Kisses, good-looking performance here on debut, and she wins like an even money shot should. She won by better than a half a dozen. Witch of November was second, Divine Grace third, then I Got a Bolt was fourth. Outside, they're at the post, and they are racing. Good start for Counter Strike, Custom Bobbies, and flashing speed up the fence. There goes Western Command. Sent on through to engage on the run down the backstretch. Good Heart came away racing in the fourth position. Up to the outside, Zartanes is advancing the Red Silks. Then shuffled back, Counter Strike is back into fifth. Up to the outside, Santorini and Hocus. Gent is right in between those. Then 2 or 3 back to B.D. Valesky, who is second last, and Mumayaz is at the back of the pack. Rounding the turn, Western Command with the lead. Custom Bobbies up to the outside. Goodhart down along the fence from third. Counter Strike splitting horses outside the quarter pole as they race around the turn to the top of the home stretch. Here comes Custom Bobbies up and after the lead as they lean into the lane. And Custom Bobbies confronting Western Command down the center. Counter Strike is loose and charging, trying to catch a hold. Goodhart. Here's Counter Strike raising the stakes on Western Command and Custom Bobbies and rolling away late. Counter Strike, and Jack Gilligan punched home by almost 3.5 in the end. Western Command was second, then a 4 or 5-way photo there for third. All set. And they are racing. Good beginning for Iridescent. Palm Tree flashing speed underneath. These two go on with it as Penrod on debut, fleet-footed as well. From between horses, Cats by 5, splitting horses on the run down the backstretch. Up to the outside, Notorious 602 came away racing fifth alongside Jack is Back. Deep on the course, New Spell, Cajun Fool, still about 2 lengths back to Dreamtime, Mr. Leisure. And at the back of the pack, Mo Rhodes. They blitz into the turn. Up top, EJ won the cup, showing the way. Palm Tree to the inside. Iridescent to the outside, racing in third. Then down on the inside, Jack is Back now, moves a closer fourth just outside the 5/16 pole. And EJ won the cup. The son of Omaha Beach has the money on early and comes to the quarter pole with a length lead. Palm Tree trying to push his way out. Iridescent trying to keep him in as they race towards the top of the home stretch. And EJ won the cup. Turns for home. Up the inside, Palm Tree gets the green light as the pace setter has drifted to about the 3-path. Iridescent down the stand side, 1 furlong to go, 3 across the course. Here comes Iridescent, the son of City of Light, after EJ won the cup, who's digging down deep. They're inside the final 50 yards, and Iridescent's going to win. And win by 3 parts of a length. EJ won the cup, was second, Palm Tree third. From last, Mo Rhodes flew to be fourth. Then Mr. Leisure rounded out the high five. Junior to the outside. They're at the post. And they are racing at Ellis. Good beginning. Jump into the fire, jumps out into the bit, and from between horses, Flashy Jim will keep her on us as they hit in the first turn. So to the inside, Flashy Jim, the daughter of Bolt Doro, comes on to challenge Jump into the fire. Those two hook up early as they work around the opening turn. Reagan's Decision out in the clear from third. Aleia Esri on hold from fourth. She's gone for Watts Humphrey Jr. fifth at about 4 at the pace. Manuka is next, 04. Back to Music Street, who is seventh and trailing. Jump into the fire was keen to go on, and as they turn up the backside, has a 1.5 length lead over Flashy Jim, who will track in the clear from second. Aleia Ezra advances a position, tucked in down along the rail from third. Reagan's Decision is fourth and 2.5 off the pace. From between horses as they continue to run up the backside, she's gone. Down along the inside with about 6 lengths to make up as they pass the half-mile pole. That's Manuka. And still 4 or 5 back to Music Street. Into the far turn, just outside 3 furlongs to travel. No twist in the plot. Jump into the fire. The daughter of Run Happy still paving the peep patch path. Up to the outside. There goes Flashy Jim, cut loose for Spendthrift. Aleia Esri still racing in third. Reagan's Decision parked out wide from fourth. Manuka is fifth and has 6 lengths to raise as they reach the top of the home stretch, and Flashy Jim is the first to face the Friday crowd by the furlong grounds. Loose and charging from between horses. Here comes Manuka. She's going to angle down towards the inner rail as Flashy Jim's going to have to tighten that hole with a 16th to go, and She's Gone is unleashing a rally too. But Flashy Jim got first run, and Flashy Jim is going to the winner's circle. She won by almost 2. She's Gone, I think, just held Aleia Esri for that place spot, and then Manuka at 3-2 finishes fourth. Are at the post. And they are racing. Good start for Foxtrot Anna, who sent out for the lead. Corre Sacro presses to the outside. Montmarcu is next on the run down the backstretch. Mount Kisco racing up to the outside, as is Birthday Money, who's further out. Bayou Spirit advancing between horses. King of Kentucky got shuffled back there. Then a link for the back into the far turn run is Mr. Moscato. And a long, long way last so far is My Road. 21-3, the time for the opening quarter up on the board. And a fast opening quarter indeed for Foxtrot Anna, who's freewheeling on the front end. Down along the inside now, switching out to the outside. The pace setter here's OXO's Montmarcu as they reach the top of the home stretch. And Foxtrot Anna upset-minded to the inside. Corre Sacro on the attack to the outside. 1 furlong to go. And Foxtrot Anna is at least 99-1. And by the 16th pole, he's in front by a length and a half. And nobody is going to get him. Foxtrot Anna, boom, bombs away, big balloons, a 99-1 shot to close out the show. Corey Sacro was next in Commandoro.